There are many instances in which it appears like life presents us with obstacles that we are unable to avoid. Have there ever been times when you felt as though you were moving through life with a heavy heart, carrying an unseen burden that only you could feel? Have you ever had days like this? On the off chance that you have, you are not the only one. Here are the 10 reasons why your suffering never ends. 1. A heavy heart. The burden of emotional suffering follows you around every day, as the sun rises and puts your resilience to the test with an endless number of problems before you. Rather than being a random occurrence, this unending agony is a manifestation of something amazing that is occurring within you. Your suffering is a manifestation of the universe's recognition and shaping of things. The lives of those who have been selected are marked by a multitude of sacrifices and tests. Every single step is done with a lot of struggle, and every single win is wrested away from the grasp of hopelessness. In your experience, you are well acquainted with the experience of walking in a spiritual desert, where the illusions of respite and rest always appear to be out of reach. As one travels across this desert, one discovers the actual nature of the great ones. Through the fire of adversity, the gold of your soul is refined, resulting in the formation of power and wisdom that few people can even fathom. 2. Enemies and constant obstacles. As a chosen one, you are part of a greater goal, and as such, you are confronted with enemies and constant obstacles. The way to accomplishing this destiny is riddled with adversaries and challenges at every turn. You were confronted with foes who were attempting to bring you down from the moment you fully comprehended the importance of your assignment. Every conflict that you engage in is a demonstration of your tenacity and resilience. The adversaries you face come from every direction, including people who do not believe in you, circumstances that are impossible to overcome, and the uncertainties and anxieties that are lingering in your mind. Your faith and determination will be put to the test by these challenges, which will profoundly and uniquely shape your character. The more you engage in conflict, the more your vitality is depleted, but the more your soul is strengthened, and you become a warrior out of necessity and calling. Your bravery and resiliency will be put to the test as you continue to face challenges on the battlefield. 3. The burden of impossible expectations. With each passing day, you are confronted with the overpowering nature of having enormous expectations that appear to be impossible to fulfill. As if your fate were predetermined by the stars, it would appear like everyone is anticipating something extremely significant from you. Because of the tremendous psychological impact that these expectations have, you may experience feelings of anxiousness and a feeling that you will never be sufficient. The mental and emotional toll that this might take can be significant. Acknowledge the fact that you are a human being and that mistakes are a natural part of the process of maturation. Small accomplishments should be celebrated, and your goals should be adjusted to reflect your strengths and the conditions you are now facing. 4. Personal sacrifice and loss. Because of the magnitude of the sacrifices you make, they are frequently unnoticed by other people. You sacrifice your comforts, your aspirations, and even the relationships you hold dear to fulfill a higher mission. Compared to the sacrifices that people make in their everyday lives, the ones that you make are on an almost transcendental level. Every time you give up anything, you leave a piece of yourself behind, leaving scars that are visible on both your body and your spirit. You discover an inner power that drives you ahead, even though you are experiencing this suffering. Even though it is a permanent companion, the emotion of loss and grieving is essential for the fulfillment of your mission. In the Bible, the example of Abraham, who was called to offer his beloved son as a sacrifice, exemplifies the tremendous obedience and faith that is required of those who have been selected. 5. Loneliness and isolation. When the night is quiet, the weight of your loneliness presses down on you. This is especially true when you are alone. As someone who has been selected, you frequently find yourself on a route that only a select few can comprehend, a trip that calls for seclusion and meditation. There is not only a physical aspect to this solitude, but also an emotional and spiritual one. Amid the most difficult times in your life, you discover the inner resources that allow you to persevere and find the strength to carry on and continue. As an illustration of how moments of solitude can lead to profound spiritual meetings, the narrative of Elijah in the wilderness demonstrates how such encounters can provide the sustenance that is necessary to achieve one's destiny. 6. Mistrust and betrayals. The mistrust you encounter is a result of the fear and misunderstanding of others who are unable to see the vision that you carry in your heart. Your self-assurance may suffer as a result of this persistent doubt. The unfortunate reality is that those who are chosen are frequently accompanied by betrayals. You are being stabbed in the soul by these betrayals, which are more than mere acts of treason. There is a wound that takes time to heal, and that wound is the pain of being betrayed by someone dear to you. The tale of Judas and his betrayal of Jesus is one of the most notable examples of this extreme level of treachery that can be found in the Bible. 7. The weight of knowledge and awareness. Because you are the chosen one, you have a great deal of knowledge and awareness that distinguishes you from other people. This information is both a blessing and a hardship since it sheds light on the shadows that other people are unable to see. You see the universe with a clarity that is frequently excruciating, and you develop a knowledge of the more profound realities and underlying currents that shape human existence. In the Bible, the narrative of Solomon serves as an illustration of the burden of knowledge. Solomon's unmatched intelligence gave both profound insight and deep sadness to the world. 8. High sensitivity and empathy. Your heightened sensitivity and empathy afford you the ability to feel the feelings and energy that are present in your environment with great intensity. This sensitivity allows you to form profound connections with other people, but it also leaves you open to the misery and suffering that exists in the world. In the Bible, the story of Jesus shows this heightened sensitivity and empathy, which enabled him to connect with people on a profound level and accomplish his divine mission. 9. Pursuit of perfection. You hold yourself to the highest standards and continually strive for perfection in everything that you do. In this endeavor, a profound sense of duty and obligation serves as the driving force. The pursuit of excellence that you have undertaken requires unwavering focus and discipline in comparison to that of others. There is, however, the possibility that it will result in self-criticism and a persistent feeling of inadequacy. The story of Paul in the Bible reveals his profound dedication to leading a life that is characterized by holiness and righteousness, to serve as an example to others around him. 10. Unshakable faith and trust. Your unshakable faith and trust in the supernatural distinguish you from others and provide you with the strength and direction you need to overcome adverse circumstances. The faith that you have is a profound and unwavering trust that helps you get through the most difficult moments. In the Bible, the narrative of Job serves as an example of unwavering faith because he maintained his unwavering trust in God despite experiencing a great deal of suffering and defeat.